Well, Travis, let's start with the favourite. Is Gate 14 good for essential quality?
I think it's perfectly fine. I mean, for a horse like that who's got tactical speed but can also pull back off the pace, you're really just hoping to avoid the dire post like a post 1 or even a post 20, even though he probably could overcome post 20. Perfectly fine post for him.
Rock Your World drawn just outside. Is that where you expect the pace to come from?
I think the pace is a little bit murky, to be honest. I think there's a couple of horses that have been doing really well this week. Mandaloon, Midnight Bourbon have both looked fantastic in the mornings. Just the horses that are fresh and like ready to run. So maybe they show some speed. Rock Your World being outside of Essential Quality is also interesting because if Essential Quality decides to go, he can just tuck right alongside him and keep an eye on him. That's an interesting dynamic, and from my perspective, it makes it easier. Just watch those two coming out of the gate. Obviously, if anything were to happen to those two, it's a pretty big event in terms of the Derby outcome. So, yeah, I mean, I think Rock Your World could be on the lead, but I wouldn't be surprised if Midnight Bourbon or Mandaloon end up there.
Has the draw hurt anyone, in your opinion?
I'm sure Todd Pletcher sort of, gave a grunt or a groan when Known Agenda drew the rail. It's just a hard spot. The new Derby gate helps, though. It's not as much of a wedged placement with the all 20 stalls. So maybe that helps a little bit. And one thing that he has going for him, he's got Irad Ortiz, who's just one of the best riders, not just the country, the world. And if anybody can extract him from a situation that's going to be tough, like the rail is in the Derby almost always, it would be Irad.
Well, Travis, you're the voice of the Kentucky Derby. If anyone can give us the winner, it's you. Who's your pick?
Well, if I could give out winners, I wouldn't have to work, but I'll give you I'll try. I think there's two horses that I want to play. I'd want to play Midnight Bourbon, who I just think is doing well and is underrated. He's going to offer value. I don't think he's the most likely winner, but he just seems to be a horse that's coming into the race the right way, will be forwardly placed. And my long shot would be Dynamic One. I feel like this Derby is going to go to somebody that's coming out to the right time, that's rising in form, that has yet to run their best race yet. And Dynamic One fits that bill. He was sneakily good in the Wood Memorial. He's wide and showed a new dimension recently. And I think the race flow might help him a little bit. He'd be my big long shot play. So Dynamic One and Midnight Bourbon. I don't bet the Derby, but if I did and that was the exacta, we'd have a great time Saturday night.
We certainly would. Well, good luck, Travis, and have a great call on Saturday.
You got it. Thank you.